Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to MDLR Fishing. It feels so good to say that because the past week has been horrible weather. High winds, rains, cold fronts blowing through. It has kept me indoors and I am just tired of filming inside. So today we've got a window of opportunity to get out there. I'm gonna take a look at our board and see what it is that we can do while out there to have a little bit of fun. I'm just so happy to be back on the water. I'm gonna get my things ready and we'll get out there. Let's get started. I'm back in Offatts Bayou, and what I'm doing right now is scanning each side of the reef. There's like a little bitty gut in between this massive reef right here to the right hand side, and then we got over here to the left, 5 feet deep. There is nothing. I did scan all the way out here from Jamel Bay Park, and I didn't see not one thing that looked nice and juicy. Reason why I'm here is because the water is super low. The front that passed through, these winds have completely drained our marsh systems around here. And I was hoping that I could try and scan next to this guy and just see some kind of fish activity on the hummingbird, but I have yet to see anything. The only thing that we got a good look at was a dolphin, and that's because we saw the fellas swimming right next to us. Oh my Lord, these winds are so horrible. 16 miles an hour out of the west-northwest, and I am feeling every bit of it. Before I forget, because I always forget in each and every one of these videos, Houston Fishing Show. I'm gonna be there on Friday, March 6th, and then Saturday, March 7th. For Friday, or like a little bit after noontime, I'm going to be hanging out at the Old 18 booth, showing off the new rods that I have been using. This one right here is one of them. And on Saturday, the 7th, I'm going to be over at Bug's Fishing booth, and that's probably going to be a little later on in the afternoon as well, towards the evening hours. So if you want to come out and just say hi, I would really love to meet each and every one of y'all. It would be a great time to like have a meet and greet per se. So look at this. We've got a bird, and I think oh no, I thought he had caught a fish. Anyhow, I'd like to say hi to y'all. So consider coming out, stopping by, just saying hi. It'd be awesome to talk fishing. Lots of bait right below me. Let's see if we can interest anybody in a tuxedo black, like morning glory, midnight glory, what the hell is it called? Morning glory color. This is so horrible, these winds. Oh my gosh, I could do without them right now. I'm so sick of this up and down weather. Cold fronts coming through. January, we were 60, the upper 60s, the lower 70s. And then now we get into February and it's getting cold again with a cold front coming through. This crap is for the birds. I just want some solid weather that you can count on. These fish really don't even know what the heck to do. They're there one day, and then next thing you know, they're gone because the marsh is completely empty of its water. I just wish we could have a little bit more stable weather. All right, leaving ninja mode. Worked our way to another reef that's out here in the middle of nowhere. Got a somewhat slick right here on top of the water. I don't think it's going to be because of fish, but you got to fish a slick when you see one because, well, that oil is up here for some reason. I honestly think the bait's getting bamboozled up against that reef and they're releasing all their oils, not because game fish are over here chomping them down. So the update that I got for y'all has been a lot of silence. Me using a bunch of choice words to describe the winds that are coming in out of the west-northwest at 16 plus miles an hour. Gusts that are just so uncalled for. All I'm asking for is 2 hours of good fishing conditions. That's it. Thank y'all for sticking with me through this. Well, how do we describe this day of fishing? It is spectacular because I haven't been on the water in a week's time. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, no action at all. Can't catch a fish if I'm at the house, but I can catch one if I'm out here on the water. All right, so let's go back into ninja mode because I don't think I have anything positive to say right now. Quick update, everyone. We are now right in front of Moody Gardens. The reef showed no, well, I mean, let's figure out how to phrase this. The reef did show signs of life inside the deep water, 15 feet all the way up to about 12 feet. There were signs of fish down there. I just could not get those guys to bite. And I just got tired of dealing with those high winds, so now I'm over here protected by this portion of the bank. And this is going to be my last spot to try and jig up some fish. Hit these little pylons over here on this dock, and then after that we'll go into a little inlet that goes into a somewhat lagoon, man-made. We'll see if there's going to be anything over there because there's a oyster reef that I had marked the last time I came out. After that, we're done. We're gonna go home. I know when to take my whooping. Kind of figured this was gonna happen, but it's better being out here than it is at home. They're down there on the oyster. They're so small. They're not really doing much of anything but nibbling that tail. Gotcha! Look at that. These are, I thought they were pinfish, but they're speckled trout. Get in the boat, buddy. Oh my gosh. Whew, persistence. I am lucky. Look at that crappie lure right there. Skinny little scrawny dude. Buddy, you do not know how happy I am for you biting. My gosh, y'all just kept thumping it and thumping it. I thought it was pinfish that were hitting. Probably a 14, 15 incher, somewhere around there. Barely legal fella. Oh my gosh, dude. Here, look. Let's get a good look. Right there. Scrawny. He ain't even but 14 inches. That guy's nowhere near 15. Okay, so pinfish have got to be mixed in with these fellas. Look at that. My boot tail is gone. It's no longer there. Sorry for going ninja mode on you guys, but man, whenever you're trying to concentrate and get these guys, you feel them thumping it, but they don't want to commit. Oh my gosh. They put the mute button on you, and then you're like just thinking in your head, you know, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I catch these guys? Yeah, well, let's go back to mute mode. There we are. That's number 2. This guy is a little bit bigger. Right there on that oyster. Thank goodness I found it the last time. I was like, this is going to be our last ditch effort. This guy is a keeper for sure. Right on the top of the mouth. Man, Strike King is doing it today. Thank you, buddy, for biting. Here we go. Little Strike King missing its paddle tail, but still works. Oh yeah, that is a solid keeper for sure. I'm gonna measure him, and then we might have something to be able to take home and eat. How big are you, son? Barely legal. All right, let's get back on that reef and see if we can just pull a few more up. There we go, man. Just crushing these little fellas. I ain't never seen a better looking motorboat than that right there. Oh my gosh. Just on a consistent bite, that's all that matters to me. Oh, y'all don't know how happy I am to be able to just get these fish to bite. They're down there. They're all the way 12 foot deep on an oyster reef, just chilling and crushing my lure. I'm just letting it set still. I'm trying to get it down there and then pop a little bit of life with a twitch. I couldn't do it out there in the open water. It was just too much wind. My lure couldn't get all the way down there. 1/8 ounce jig head. Look at that, another one. Oh, he just got off. But I just could not make it happen out there. It's calm inside here, Got Moody Gardens sheltering me, so thank goodness. But they're lighting up the hummingbird, and they're definitely down there. Gosh, this is just this is a godsend for real. All right, this is a little pinfish. That's what it feels like. Go ahead and scratch that from the record. This is a little trout. He just wasn't pulling like one, and the reason why is because he's a tiny little fella. All right, little buddy, hold on. This is why we got forceps to hurry up and get you fellas off. There we go. Little beautiful speckled trout. There we go. This feels like a little guy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, buddy. Slamming him into the kayak. Yeah, he's a smallie. Come on, hold on. You got a lot of growing to do, bro. We're gonna hurry up and unhook you, get you back inside that water. Keep growing, buddy. This is just too easy. It's almost like fishing for crappie. It's so easy. Just cast out there, let it drop. You know the oyster is here, and you just wait for these guys to come pick it up. Throw some Procure on it just to up the ante. Try to stay away from the pinfish, and you should be good. There we go. That was a good thump. Keep tension on the line. Yeah, that's a nice little speckled trout right there. Holy moly. Probably 14. So I just measured the little black tackle box right here in the center, my center tray, center hatch, whatever you want to call it. I measured that thing, and it's 15 inches exactly. So this guy is approximately 14 inches. Not bad. He hit it with a little bit of force. Once we lose this lure, then we're going to find our way back to the launch. I think this was a successful trip. Man, oh man, on a really tough day, especially out there in the open water, it was horrible in that wind. I tried to fish the drop right up against the bank, and I didn't catch anything. I did see the fish marks the way I'm seeing them right here. However, I just couldn't get this lure down there long enough. That wind was just horrible. Had it been a little bit more calm, my lure could get down there, and then I could just basically jig these guys up off that bottom. But they were in about 12 feet. That's a pinfish. They were in about 12. These are 12 feet of water. The other ones were about 18 feet. It was really bad. This is probably going to be it. Aha, I got you, the elusive pinfish. Hey, buddy, we're going to have some words, bro. I do not understand why you turds have got to be freaking crushing my lures. You're lucky I don't pull out my scissors and then clip your darn fins and let one of those speckled trout come and just gobble you down. Look at this. My tail was almost done because of him. Oh yeah, it's barely hanging on. Stupid pinfish. Could the day have been better? That's debatable. Depends on who you ask. But all things considered, with the nasty weather that we've been having lately, today was really good. Y'all know me. I don't mind plucking fish out of the nursery, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Tomorrow I'm gonna head right back out there again, but not in the same spot, just fish another bayou. So let's see how things go, and until next time, tight lines, y'all.